What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Namaste, Namaskram, Ram Ramji, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm going to react to Sadhguru request to PM Narendra Modi to change or rename India, to change India's name, the name of the country, to change from India to something else. I mean, that is amazing, right? That is just, I want to hear what he has to say here, man. And tell me what you guys think in the comment section. What do you think about this whole thing? Because I mean, it looks really interesting, and I'm gonna give my thoughts at the end. India is also called what? Bharat, right? Bharat or Bharat. So I think that's what he wants to move it back to, because I know this India, it came from what, the Indus, like back then, and I mean there's a lot of history about it, but it was from the Indus River, right? The people that lived along the Indus River and so forth. So I don't know. Let's check it out. Let's go.
Bharat means Bharata. Bhava means sensation. Because your whole experience of life is sensory right now. What you see, what you hear, what you smell, what you taste, what you touch are different types of sensations. Bhava means sensation, out of which comes emotion.
Right.
Ra means raga or the tune. The tune is not yours, the existence has already set the tune. Now you have to just find the rhythm, which is the thala. If you find the right rhythm, you are a fantastic human being. If you miss the rhythm, you're crushed by the process of life. So we called this nation Bharata.
Did we make a mistake then in converting our name from Bharat through India?
A serious mistake, because you need to understand this. Whenever somebody occupies a nation, any conquering forces, first thing they will do is they'll change your name. This is the technology of dominance.
Right.
This is the technology of enslaving.
Yes, that's
If you
true.
look at the African-American history, when African people were brought in, the first thing is at the port, their names were changed. That's what has been done to us. Thiruvananthapuram is Trivandrum, Chennai is Madras. We don't know whether we're mad or we're rascals. Like this, India, what does it mean? It doesn't mean anything. So if I give you a meaningless name, you will become a meaningless, stupid person in front of me, because I have a meaningful name, I have a tradition, I have a culture, you have nothing. So in that context, we have become India. The concept of a nation must sink into everybody's mind.
Yes.
Because nation is just an idea. When this idea burns through your mind and sinks into your heart and your passion is risen towards that, then you have a real nation. Otherwise, nation is just in the paper. This is the unfortunate reality for us right now. So at least when they left in 1947, the first thing we should have done is change the name in such a way that it resonates in some way in everybody's mind. Now you are using an English name. Hardly 2–3% of us can speak English language in this country properly, okay? But the nation is named in English. It doesn't mean anything to someone who doesn't speak English language, India. Bharat has a power to it. Because there are two aspects to this. When we utter something, there is a sound. Meaning is just psychological, you making up the meaning, isn't it?
Yeah, that's true.
Yes or no?
Yes.
Right now, I utter something, it's just a sound. If you did not know the language, this is just a sound. Meaning is just made up in your mind. Meaning is secondary. The significance is in the sound. You utter Bharat and see what reverberation it has in you. You say India and see what reverberation it has in you. Say this, take this as your chant for 2 days. One day you just say India, India, India. Another day you say Bharat, Bharat, Bharat. Just see what it does to your system, then you decide. This was done with a very close observation, a deep understanding of the science of sound and form. When I say the science of sound and form, every sound has a form attached to it. If you feed any sound into an oscilloscope, it gives us a particular pattern which is a form. So every sound has a form in it. Every form has a sound in it. So what kind of sounds have the maximum impact on the human system? This we call them as mantras. Bharat is a mantra. Bharatam is even better, but Up north, they won't accept it, you have to chop it in the end. Bharat is powerful. I think this is one thing I would like to request the present Prime Minister. We must rename this country in a way it reverberates in everybody's hearts. I know a whole lot of intellectual crowd will say, what is in a name?
Yes.
Okay, call yourself Tobu. I'm not against anything. All I'm saying is, whatever we utter is only a sound.
Right.
The meaning is only a psychological thing, a social thing. The sound is existential and it has a power. Bharat has power. This power has to reverberate to everybody's hearts in this country.
I related to this because one, it's really interesting to always listen and understand, Sadhguru's point of view when he's talking about these things. And I think that most of you, or some of you rather, might agree with what he's saying, because in a name, there's a reason why your parents gave you that name. Think about it. There's a reason why they give you this name. If you are called Blessed, it's an English name, but let's say if you are called Blessed and maybe your parents are saying, through you we have been blessed, right? Through you we have been blessed. A name has a meaning. There is always a meaning behind the name. And what you are saying is, a meaning is secondary, right? Now when you are saying it and it has to bring you back to your roots. It needs to have some significance, right? And his question was, honestly, like, I'm not even Indian, but if I call India, it feels more Western, cause it is. And if you say Bharat, right, or Bharat, you can literally feel that, okay, this is now native, right? Like it is more Indian. That is your line of how it's supposed to be. That's what I think, but I mean, changing it is a long way. I feel like that's a long way to move, but I don't know, man. It is what it is. What I just want is for you guys to tell me what you guys think about this. Let me run down in the comment section, because I always do this. I want to hear what other guys think. Sadhguru is right. Okay, the same situation we are facing as South Africans. The name, this is a South African who, amazing. Let me tell you something. In Zimbabwe, it was called Rhodesia. It was called Rhodesia. But Zimbabwe now, it's ours. Like Zimbabwe, it has this strong Zimbabwean, background that it has, the meaning that it has, right? And South Africa, they didn't change it. I mean, that's not the original name, exactly. The original name is Azania. Now, Azania is the OG name. So this is exactly what he's talking about. And someone, everybody in this comment section is agreeing. This video should be made viral so it reaches Honorable Prime Minister. Beautiful. There are sounds that also help form your body. Someone said, yes, Bharatam should be the new name. It is a Sanskrit name. Clearly, everybody is agreeing with this, but it's not that easy to change a name. Sadly, it's not that easy. Anyway, you guys, tell me what you think in the comment section down below. I appreciate you. Much love to you guys. Take good care of yourselves, and I will see you next time. Don't forget to subscribe. Peace.